Hi, welcome to the RJC Academy Preparing to Go course. My name is Rick Schumann, and I'm one of the facilitators for this course. And currently, I'm the Executive Director of the Japanese Evangelical Mission Society. One of the reasons I work at GEMS is because I love Japan. I love the people of Japan. Actually, all of my relatives, except for one who lives here in Fresno, still live in Japan. And a majority of them, as like most of the Japanese there, are not Christians. And so I'm just really excited that you're willing to go ahead and take a course on getting ready to go to Japan on short-term missions because honestly, Japan needs more and more missionaries. And so thank you for taking the time to take this course. There's going to be 4 different topics that will be covered during this course. One is this first one here, which is an overview of the history of Japan. And then 2, there'll be the next one is on practical issues like getting your passport or your plane ticket. And then there'll be another one on culture. And the last one is on how to share your faith. And then throughout this entire four classes that you'll be taking in this course, you'll be asked to do different basic language skills so that hopefully when you go to Japan, you could practice some Japanese. So as we begin this first session, I just want to go ahead and encourage you. There's a list of things on the syllabus that we're asking you to do. So prior to our first meeting on Skype, if you can look at some of the websites and also read the first document that's been attached to this email. Now the name of the document is Before I Go, an Overview of Japan. And so feel free to print this so that you could read it at your leisure, but also too you could use it as a reference guide. But part of why we're asking you to do this reading and also visit some of the websites and look at the videos is because we want you to hopefully gain what we call a worldview of Japan, to see how they think or why they think the way they do. And certainly there are certain kinds of filters that Japanese people have that influence their worldview. And so we want you, as you look at the different reading materials and the websites and the videos, that hopefully you can gain a sense of why do the Japanese people think the way they do. One of the websites that we're asking you to look at, if you don't have time to read the document, is one called Kids Web Japan, and it's a very user-friendly, it's made for kids, so it's very simple to understand, but feel free to look at that and to use that to gain more knowledge about Japan. There's a YouTube video on how to pray for Japan. It's done by a group called One Way Ministries. It's a very professionally well done video telling you a little bit about the history of Japan and then basically how you can pray for Japan. And so really, if you crunch for time, please look at the Kids Web Japan website and that one YouTube video that talks about how to pray for Japan. And then for those who are involved in disaster relief, please look under that section under disaster relief because there's some more readings and some YouTube videos to look at. And then really from this kind of an overview that you'll be getting in this first session, you'll be moving on to the second session, which is on the practical affairs of what to do to go to Japan. But again, for this one here, for this first session, we're going to be looking at an overview, the history of Japan. And so again, thank you for taking this course, Preparing to Go. And I hope you have fun with the assignments. And we'll look forward to meeting you on the Skype call. Thank you very much.